Hello, I am Knox Blanton. Today, I will be interviewing Alpan Gore. Alpan Gore is, or was, a German soldier. Today, I will be asking him a series of questions, which he will give the answers to, obviously. And yeah, that's about it. First question, Alpan Gore. Why must the Jews die?
As we know, the Jews must die because they were the leading cause or the main cause of the Great Depression. We also know they love communism, which is by far the worst political ideology. They're trying to take our homes, right? Our banks, our lives, our wives. We can't have them here. They're like a liability, bro. So they got to go.
What prompted you to join the Nazi military forces?
After years of unemployment of our people, the Nazis promised to make, their lives better, right? They promised to make our economy better, our people better, our lives better, right? And so that's one of the big reasons why I wanted to join the Nazis. But also, all of my friends are joining, right? And at first, I didn't really want to join, because, who wants to join this military force with, a bunch of different people, right? But after, I heard, they were doing these fun things, burning down houses and stuff. Yeah, I had to join, because, they took my wife and kids hostage, so, yeah, kind of had to, but, at the same time, it was pretty fun, one day we went into this library, right? And we burned all these books that were talking about these Jewish ideas, and it was a full fun day. They had a buffet outside. It was free food, dude. How could you not join that, right? And then also I don't know, man. The Hitler, I saw him on the television one time, and he sounded like he knew what he was talking about, right? He understood what he was talking about. So,
Did you ever question the orders that were given to you?
most of the times I didn't really care, right? Because if we disobeyed, they would kind of kill you. But at the same time, there were civilians involved, and when they were involved, it felt kind of wrong, I wish I had asked some questions, why are we doing this? Because sometimes there wasn't really a point. Our commanders just, I don't know, they felt like it or something. I don't know, Hitler said, we gotta take over this part and kill all these soldiers, but our commanders, they kind of just killed anybody, right? And at the same time, I don't want to kill these civilians. I don't want to kill children, but if I did it, I would die, right? And I don't know, man. That's not very fun. So
I've been really curious about this next question I'm about to ask. What was it like out on the Eastern Front?
it wasn't really how they told us it would be right? At the start, they told us it would be, simple, right? You would wake up, I don't know, kill a couple of enemy soldiers, you go back to bed, right? But it was cold, it was hard. It really sucked. The food was horrible, dude. The food straight, it was bad. They gave us 500 calories a day, maximum. And then also, it was cold, dude. When you woke up, it was, I don't know, your water that you put in your cup the night before would be frozen. It was bad, man. But one time, me and a couple of my soldiers, we went ice fishing, at this one lake. That was pretty fun. So not everything was bad, but for the most part, things were looking pretty bleak, dude. I don't know, whenever your friends die, it's kind of sad, right? Lifelong, you've done that for 20 years. You see them go out to the battlefield, right? It's not fun. It most of it was never fun.
How did you feel about the orders that were given to you?
They were tame for the most part, go here at this time and guard this area, right? Regular military orders, right? And if you disobeyed, Hitler would send somebody over and kill you. But I mean that was part of the job at that point. So you kind of had to go with the flow of things. Usually, if you were told orders, you had to do them, right? Sometimes we had to like kill people, right? And that was never fun. You know, who wants to like kill two children while their father is watching them? Like that's never fun. Especially at the concentration camps, dude. Those suck. Like it was always bleak, dude. Nobody was having fun. Like it was always just the head commander, like, oh, you do this, you do that. Like, bro, it all sucked, honestly. Like, yeah, the orders were never fun. But like I was saying, you have to do them. If you don't do them, you die. So,
Describe your daily life while out fighting.
we'd wake up at like 3:30 in the morning, and like 30-degree weather Fahrenheit. It was bad, right? And then they made us march for 3 hours for no reason, dude. Like, all day long. Well, not all day. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? 3 hours. Why were we marching for 3 hours when there are Jews here that need to be contained in this camp? And it's like, it doesn't make any sense, dude. Why are we marching for like a display of force, bro? I hated that, bro. I think it was just like, cause our boss was getting bored, so he just made us do it. But after those 3 hours, it was you go to your post, and then you make sure that they're not misbehaving, they're doing their work, right? And then after their work is done, like the new arrivals come in, and you have to like make sure that they're not carrying this or that, and it's like airport security, but like worse, basically. Yeah, dude. It wasn't fun, like at all. And then we eat dinner. Dinner was pretty good. Not the food, but like the friends, right? Talking, being able to actually communicate with other people. That was good, And then you go to bed, and then you wake up at 3:30, and you do it over and over and over again, and it was bad, dude. The pay was pretty good though. The pay was pretty good. Also, so they didn't kill your wife, but like like also, I had this one friend. His name was Maxwell, right? And so Maxwell, one day better, our people better. The background was fucking blue. God damn it.
I will be asking him a series of questions, which he will